Good morning, students. Hope you all are fine and safe at your home. Today we will discuss exercise 10.2 of chapter 10, direct and inverse variation. But in first exercise we will learn what is direct variation. Now we will learn what is inverse variation. The two quantities related in such a manner that an increase in one quantity result in a corresponding decrease in other quantity and vice versa. That is decrease in one quantity result in increase in another quantity. These are said to be inverse proportion. Here in inverse proportion, the one quantity increases, then other quantity decreases, or vice versa. For example, the more speed a car will take less time to cover a fixed distance. That is, if you have to reach some destination and you want to reach very early, so you will increase the speed of your car. So that's why you can say this type of a variation in which you increase your speed, then less time you will take to reach a destination. This type of variation is inverse variation. Similarly, the more workers will finish your work in a less time. That is, if you construct something in your house and if you want to finish your work early, then you will hire more workers, right? Such type of variation, this is inverse variation. Here, if x and y are two quantities, then they are in inverse proportion if xy it is a constant. Now here xy it is a constant, right? You have to learn, you have to make use of these things in order to solve the sum of exercise 10.2. Sum number 1 of exercise 10.2 is study each one of the following and find in which case x and y varies inversely. And the first part it is given to you. You have to show if these varies inversely or not. But you know, in inverse variation, the product of x and y, it should be the same in each column. This is your first column, second, third and fourth. I find out x, y. In first column, it is 10 into 4, it is 40. In second column, it is 5 into 8, 40. In third column, it is 20 into 2, 40. And in fourth column, 4 into 10, it is again 40. Now, in each case, the x, y, it is the same, 40 in each case. So, x and y varies inversely. Now beta, the second part is, again the table is given to you. You again have to check the product of xy. In each column it is the same. In first column it is 7 into 4, 28. In the second column 4 into 7, 28. In third column xy 28 into 1, it is again 28, but in fourth column beta 3 into 8, 24. So you will write the xy, it is not equal to the constant. So x and y does not vary inversely. Sum number 2 is, if A and B vary inversely to each other, then find the value of L, M and N. But if the four columns are given to you, first, second, third and fourth, you have to find the three values. Here A and B varies constant value. In the fourth column, we will see here the constant is 6 into 10, that is the 60. Now I equate this 60 with the product of each values of the first, second and third column, and then I find the value of LMN. Now first value here, L into 5, multiply first of all L into 5, it is equal to 60. Find the value of L. It is 60 over 5. 5 ones are and 5. And it is equal to 12. Now I find the second value. Now I take the second column. And the values here A and B are 9 into M. It is again equal to constant. That is a 60. Now I find the value of M, which is 60 over 9. Do the cutting, 3 3s are and 3 20s are. So M, it is 20 over 3. This is your second value. Now the third value, in the third column, the value of A and B are N into 25. It is equals to constant. So N, it is 60 over 25. Now again do the cutting, 5 5 25 and 5 ones are and 5 twos are. So N, it is 12 over 5. This is your third value. Sum number 4 is, in a hostel of 50 girls, there are food provision for 40 days. If 30 more girls join the hostel, how long will this provision last? If you know the food is only for 40 days, but if the girls increases, then it means food provision for days it will decrease. So it is inverse proportion. Now let us suppose the food provision for days, let it be X, right? Now again, first of all you will make a table and write down here the girls. In the first column I write down girls, and here the food provision. First of all, the girls are 50 and the food provision is for 40 days. But now girls increases. That is 30 more girls joined to 50 girls already. So 50 plus 30 it is 80 girls are now. Now you have to find out the food. You write down more girls, food provision will be less. So it is inverse proportion. In inverse proportion, beta, you have to multiply x and y. That is 50 into 40 and 80 into x. Here you have to multiply 50 into 40. It is equal to 80 into x. I have to find the value of x, so I divide 50 into 40 with 80. Now do the cutting. 4 twos are and beta 2 25s are 50. So x, it is 25 days. So the food lasts for 25 days. Now the next sum, the fifth sum is reading 9 pages of a book every day. A girl can finish the book in 50 days. How many days will she take to finish it if she reads 15 pages every day? First of all, she read 9 pages. So she finished the book in 50 days. Now I increases the pages. That is, now she read 15 pages. It means she will finish the book in less days. So it is inverse proportion. Now let us suppose the number of days. Let number of days will be the x. Now again make a table. Write down the pages of a book and days here. First of all, she will read 9 pages and finish in 50 days. Now she read 15 pages and I have to find the number of days. Beta, more pages, then less days she will read out. So write down, it is inverse proportion. Again in inverse proportion, multiply 9 with 50 and 15 with x. Now again 9 into 50, it is divided by this 15 and you will get the value of x. Do the cutting in the table of 3. 3 is a 9, 3 5s and 5 10s. Now 3 into 10, it is x, right? X, it is equal to 30 days. So she will read the book in 30 days. Sum number 7 is, a contractor undertook a contract to complete a part of stadium in 9 months with a team of 560 persons. Later on, it was required to complete the job in 5 months. How many extra persons should he employ to complete the work? And now he finished the work in 5 months. First of all, he completed work in 9 months. So, whenever the months there will be decreases, then it means the person required will be increases. Right? So, let us suppose the person required for 5 months. Let us take the person required for 5 months will be x. Now again make a table. Write down persons and the time. And the time here is in months. So write down also month here. Now first of all, the persons are 560 and they finish the work in 9 months. But now the time is decreases, that is time it becomes now 5 months. So person it will be increases. So write down time decreases, person increases. So it is inverse variation. Now again in inverse variation, 560 multiplied by 9, it is x into 5. Now 560 into 9, divide this 5, we will get the value of x. Now do the cutting. 5 ones are 5 ones are 500. 5 twos are 10. Now 112 into 9, it is 1008. So the persons for 5 months 1008. But already we have 560 person. I have to find out the extra person. So extra person, it is 1008 minus 560. Now do the subtraction, you will get 448 extra person they will require to finish the work. Now the next sum is, a garrison of 200 men had a food for 15 days, but due to the arrival of reinforcement of some men, the food lasted for 12 days. How many more men arrived? First of all, the food there will be for 15 days for 200 men only. But now there are more men. So it means food lasted will be the less. That is for 12 days. You have to find out how many more men arrived. Now again let us suppose men for 12 days. That is x. Now again make the table and write down in the first row the men and in the second row the days. First of all, we have 200 men and their food it will be for 15 days. Then there are, supposing we here are the x men and the food for 12 days. Now between days less, so more men will be required. Less days, more men. So it is inverse variation. Now again in inverse variation, I to multiply 200 into 15 and then x into 12, 200 into 15 divided by the 12. 3 fours are and 3 fives are. And this is 4 fives are 20. 15 into 5, this is 250. It means we have to find out the extra men. I already have 200 men now. So extra men, it is 250 minus 200. That is 50 extra men are there. Sum number 11 is a school has 9 periods a day, each of 40 minutes duration. What would be the duration of each period if the school has 8 periods a day, assuming that number of school hours remain the same? Beta, first of all, the duration of each period is 40 minutes when there are 9 periods. But if there are less periods, that is 8 periods, it means duration, that is its time, it will be the more. So this variation, it is also inverse variation. Right? Now let duration of each period, it will be the x. Let us suppose duration of each period will be the x. Now again we make a table. Write down period and duration. Duration, it is in minutes. So also write down minutes here. First of all, we have a 9 periods and duration is 40 minutes. Then 8 period duration we suppose x. So the less period, it means more duration. So it is inverse proportion. So you know, in inverse proportion, 9 into 40 and 8 multiplied with x. 9 into 40 divided by 8, it is equal to x. 8 5s are 40 and 9 into 5, we will get 45. So duration is 45 minutes of each period. And the last sum here is a shopkeeper has just enough money to buy 52 cycles worth rupees 525 each. If each cycle costs rupees 21 more, then how many cycles will he be able to buy with that amount of money? Now beta, he increased the amount of each cycle, so he will buy less cycles. So less cycle, more money. So this is inverse variation. Now let us suppose, let required number of cycles, it is x. Again we make a table. Cycles and cost. Cost, it is in rupees. First of all, we have 52 cycles and its cost is 525. Now because the cost of each cycle is 21 more, right? So I add the 21 and 525 and I will get the cost now. It is 546. Now more cost, less cycles. So it is inverse variation. Now again I multiply 52 into 525 and x into 546. 525 multiplied by 52 and then divided by 546, so it will get x. Now better do the cutting. First of all, I will make use of the table 2. 2 2s are 4 and 2 6 are 12. Here 2 cuts 546, 2 2s are 4, 2 7s are and 2 3s are 6. Now again do the cutting in the table of 3. 3 9s are and beta 3 1s are. Here 3 1s are, 3 7s are 25 and 3 5s are. Now I do the cutting of these two in the table of 13. 13 7s are and 13 2s are. 13 sevens are and 13 twos are. Now 7 plus 175 in the table. 7 twos are 14 and 7 fives are 35. Now you will get 2 into 25, it is equal to x. That is x, it is equal to the 50.